Well, I hope John Duff sues the pants off you for even proposing this unconstitutional ordinance. But what's really the problem here to start with is part of the misinformation that well-known double-dipper Chris Dowell was feeding you all up here in your little hamster cage to get this thing through. He was presenting it like there's actually some genuine risk of somebody getting a disease from a wild animal. Actually, that happens pretty rarely. On the other hand, of the 1,400 infectious diseases that affect humans, 900 are shared with human domesticates, including, 35 with horses, 42 with sheep, that's 42 with pigs, 46 with sheep, 50 with cattle, and the big kicker, 65 with dogs, all of which are exempted specifically and generally under this ordinance. So, but do please, again, try to tell us how this is about the safety of the public. What's perhaps even worse than this blatant misinformation, though, is when Dowell offered us the outrageous lie that this ordinance was somehow motivated by humanity and compassion. Animals are objects. Animals are robots. They do not come within the scope of morality or ethics, which deal with the rightness and wrongness of decisions made by human individuals. Objects do not come into logic-based morality, and the theory that you could potentially make a moral decision on the basis of emotion is simply illogical in itself. As Immanuel Kant expressed it so beautifully, or rather to paraphrase him, a dog is not the sort of thing that can be wronged. So what we have here is basically just an opportunity for the council to show off exactly what happens when emotion and emotional bigotry are allowed to triumph over reason. Let's sit back for a moment and contemplate what you guys did with this in the affairs leading up to this ordinance. You put a man in jail and tortured him for killing a spider. But then, of course, this is just part of the bureaucracy and the ruling elite's long-term effort to domesticate us. Did you know, since the Neolithic Revolution, the species has lost about 10% of its brain capacity, and at a rate 30 times faster than we built it up, all due to bureaucratic efforts at domestication. So no, this ordinance isn't about humanity or compassion or anything like that. It's about degrading the public by comparing them with animals, so you will find them depressed and easier to control. Animals are not people, people are not animals, and a vote for this ordinance that says they are is a lie.